Okay, hello everybody. I said I was going to do this about 3 o'clock today, so actually made it right at 3 o'clock. This is something I've been putting off since yesterday. A lot of you probably have already heard if you're on a lot of the Facebook pages, and some of you that don't do this as a business, may not know the news, but as a complete shock, something I was not remotely aware of, had no idea. As of yesterday, about 12 o'clock, we found out that Tupperware is going to be closing the doors at BeautiControl. Tupperware bought us 15, 17-ish years ago, and ever since they bought us, it's never been a good fit. When Dick and Ginger owned us, we were amazing. We were in control of everything, packaging. And then Tupperware bought us, and they just did one crazy thing after another, from, launching a Mustang program without really giving people the tools when they earned them to be able to keep their cars, and spending just millions of dollars on crazy things. I know a lot of you that have been with me the last couple of years know that just in the last 2 years, Nicola, our last president, we've had like 8 in the last 15 years, so it's been hard, came in and spent millions of dollars repackaging, rebranding, and the most crazy part was renaming every single product that we had. So many of my consultants, just this week, I get messages from people, my favorite concealer isn't there anymore. Where is it? I'm like, no, we still have it. It's just no longer called Extra Help Concealer. It's called Creamy Coverage. If someone's on there, can they let me know that they're watching? I sure don't want to go through all this and no one is, and I'm not being recorded. Can someone just... I feel like it's not recording for some reason. Okay, I see somebody's on there, so good, it's working. So anyway, the products were renamed. He repackaged everything, took everything from a green bottle to a blue bottle, took the words Beauty Control off of stuff and renamed everything BE, and that's actually a very common catchphrase with a lot of companies these days. So he just, tried to, I don't know. Anyway, I've lost a lot of consultants over things like that. And then he spent, a ton of money on trying to update our website, which is not user-friendly and doesn't work all the time. And it's not up to date with the social needs of our world these days. Can someone comment something and let me know if... I've got airplane mode off on my phone, so I won't get calls, so maybe it's keeping me from being able to see what's going on out there. But, so anyway, we will officially close August 30th, 31st, the end of August. So with that said, as you know, all the products are 55% off. Hey, Dottie. All the products are 55% off. Ugh, I'm so cried out. I said I was not going to do this. Stock up on all your favorites and things that your clients, use this as an opportunity to make money. There's so much on sale. The products are 55% off. We're having the biggest month that we've had in 3 years, 5 years. But, use this as an opportunity to make extra money. There's enough products that there'll be products in inventory through the end of the year. For those of you that make commissions, you'll be able to earn commissions through August. And then after that, we'll still be able to order some products. It's just a matter of what's sold out and what's still available. And you'll just... I'm planning to continue running my business. I'm running my business as if nothing was going on. I'm going to keep plenty of products because I have a lot of clients that love our products. There's nothing out there on the market that's comparable to our products unless you want to spend, you know, $250 for the $99 bottle of Type Firm and Fill that, you know, you guys can get for way less than that this month. And I've looked, you know, we've had some struggles with BeautiControl the last year or so, and my passion has not been 100% there, but the one thing I've never lost passion with is my clients, my consultants, the relationships that I've had from this business. You know, I've been in this for 26 years, so I've raised my children on this business. I'm so sorry. I said I was not going to do this. Nobody wants to have an ugly cry live. I found this box of cereal my daughter did in art class when she was, I don't even know, 10. And she did Cutie Pebbles. And on the side, she put makeup tips. Put a top coat on your nail polish. Apply lip gloss every 30 minutes. Apply different eyeshadows to your 3 different color eyeshadows. You know, she had a word scramble on the back. And this business has allowed me to be a better mom. It's allowed me to teach my children how to dream and how to, you know, how to reach for the stars and not settle. When my daughter wanted to move to California after college, I thought she had lost her mind, and I wasn't completely supportive of it. And I'll never forget her telling me, you know, Mom, what is that I've heard you tell these BeautiControl women all these years? That you can do anything you want. You just have to dream big and go for it. You know, was that a bunch of baloney or did you mean it? And I'm like, gosh, I have to put my money where my mouth is. You know, my kids were actually listening to me. Imagine that. I've been able to be a stay-at-home mom. I've been able to, you know, be the room mom that does everything at school. And years ago, you know, I made amazing money doing this. You know, luckily for me, I don't have to support my family with this business. I have a lot of friends who do, and it's heartbreaking for them that, you know, not only are they losing a product that they love and a company that they love, but they're losing their livelihood. So, you know, say a prayer for them. You know, we have amazing products. I know Martha told me 2 weeks ago that she was looking at some pictures of she and I from 10 years ago, 8 years ago, and that, you know, how much younger and better I look now than I did in the pictures. And honestly, you know, so does Martha. We have the most incredible products for the money out there, and we've had the richest, biggest compensation plan. And so, but you know, sometimes you got to clean house. And somebody put on Facebook that, you know, Jesus cleaned house quite a few times, and I feel like when one door closes, another door opens. Of course, I've been bombarded on Facebook, text messages, with people already wanting me to come to their company, and I'm not interested in that at all. But we did have a call last night, and then it was posted, a video was posted publicly this morning, and I'll link it for all you guys to join the page, that Rick, you know, Dick and Ginger founded our company 35 years ago. So I've been with BeautiControl for almost the whole time, you know, minus 10 years of it. And Rick is their son, and Rick's been our president for the last year, trying to, you know, prevent this from happening, and he wasn't able to. But he has something in the works, and it was told to us today to stock up, to service our clients, to take care of our clients, to get all of the products that you love for yourself and your family. And within the next 4 to 6 months, he's bringing a company to us, a brand new beauty company. We will have a lot of the same products, so I guess he's found a way to get some of our formulas and to go forward with that. Not 650 of them, thank God. You know, we're going to cut some of them out. But, you know, I want you guys, I'm going to keep this page up. I'm going to continue to do live videos. I've got 30 years of knowledge, you know, in the beauty business. That what I love so much about this business is sharing. And now with this new avenue of being able to share with people, you know, through social media, it's taking it to a whole nother level. So please stay on the page. I'm going to continue to post how to use the products, what to do. So as you know, you order, you're going to know, well, maybe I never tried this. I should try it because it's so cheap now. So through August, I'll be posting videos, and then I may create another page that's for my clients and for you guys to keep you informed on trends and what's going on in the market. And, you know, I will not go to another company if I end up being a product junkie and sharing products from across, you know, the planet, things that I love, things that my clients tell me about. You know, I want to share that with people. When Rick starts this business, you know, I do plan to move forward with that. All of you will be welcome, you know, to move forward with us. So please, you know, stay in touch. Like I said, I'm going to keep this page going at least through the end of August, because there'll be private, personal things that I don't want set on a public page. And then I'll create a page and move everybody over that you can invite your friends and family, and it'll just be everything from my struggle with hair loss this past year and a half to, you know, to things people are doing that are working for losing weight, skin, Botox, great products. You know, I want to share everything that I've learned all these years, and so I'll, you know, be sure to let all of you know when I do that page. So all I can say for now is, you know, I do have on my notes here that Rick is taking a lot of our formulas, but it will be all new technology, being able to order straight from apps on your phone. It will be very trendy, very edgy. And some of the products that we've had gaps, places we've had holes, you know, I think those will be filled with products that we've been asking for. And, you know, I just wanted to say thank you for, you know, the friendships and what I've learned from you guys. I've got, you know, I've got my friends from elementary school and middle school and high school that are very dear to me, but almost all of my adult friends have come from this business, whether it's my clients, you know, my consultants down in South Georgia, Dottie and Mary Frances, and all their world of beautiful women, and you know, my consultants from the very beginning, Carla and Amber, and you know, and Martha, you know, she's like my mother to me. And so the relationships are what's the most important thing to me, and you know what I would miss the most when this goes away. So I hope that we all stay together. You know, you guys are definitely welcome to check out any business ventures out there, and you know, please be respectful and don't be a vulture or a shark and approach people, you know, on our page and our group. But stay strong and just, you know, stock up on the products that you've loved for so long, and get enough to last you for the next 6 months. I think greener pastures are coming. I think there's something bigger and better ahead. Yesterday, I was in such shock. I could not process this, and I couldn't talk about it. And then this morning, you know, last night we had a call, and then this morning it was kind of announced publicly. I didn't expect that. So that was, you know, the silver lining in all of this. And so one door closes, another door opens. I'm excited, you know, and I just told somebody the other day, Martha, I'm not sure who, that, you know, I joined this business 26 years ago. I left a company that I loved and people that I loved. One of my very best friends is still with that company, Alouette. And I only left because there were some issues going on, kind of like what's going on now. And when I went to research companies, BeautiControl was trendy and edgy and the new kid on the block, and they offered color analysis and profiles for how women should dress for their body shape and just all this cool stuff. And I'm like, that's me. I want to be the whole package. I want to help women with their whole look, not just their face. And I was so attracted to that, and I've loved this company ever since then. And I told someone the other day, you know, there's so many companies out there now, and everybody wants to be the new kid on the block. They want to jump, you know, consultants want to jump to whatever's new and this late great thing. And I've stood the course, and I've stayed here, and so I'll stay here to see Rick through, to see what he is going to present to us. And they said we'll know more within the next week, a few more details as he can share them with us. And I'll share with you as I know stuff. So just stay tuned. Take advantage of the amazing offers. They did tell us, I've heard from one person that 55% is as cheap as it would go. I've heard from someone else that, you know, as they deplete the inventory, it'll get less expensive and less expensive. So, you know, the things that you love, like I'm stocking up on Tight Firm and Fill and CC Cream and Wet Dry and mascaras and my retinol and my DNA, you know, the charcoal mask, Microderm. So, you know, get the things that you know you can't live without. You know, get you a couple of them, several wet dries. I'm not going to turn around and sell the products that I'm getting to service my clients to consultants over the next couple of months. So I hope you guys can at least get you, you know, 3, 4, 5 months worth of products. That won't be hard to do because the products last a while. But take advantage of the sales. Beware of some of the sharks that are swimming out there. And please reach out if you have any questions, anything I can help you with. And stay on the page. I'm going to continue to do lives and educate women and empower women to be, you know, to feel better about themselves. And that's, we'll go from there. So I appreciate those of you that were able to get on here live today. You know, I'll post this, and then I will email this out to the rest of the team so they can see this. You know, again, thank you for, gosh, all the years of the relationships. That's the most important thing to me. My directors that I had just today, talking to AJ and Stacy, and yesterday Vanessa was here. The girls from the spa where I had my office for 4 or 5 years. I mean, they're dear friends to me, and I would have never met them otherwise. And so this business really brings in good people. And for the girls that had just become consultants in the last, you know, month or 2 or 3, I just had no idea. I know most of you have placed, you know, big orders, and you'll have great skin for the next 6 months, and I'll take care of you. And then as soon as we find out more about this new company, I'll let you know. So please stay in touch. Message me. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Thank you.